Are you looking for a new form of exercise? Are you looking for something to do in the winter? Are you looking to enjoy the splendor, majesty, and beauty of snow? Then you should watch this video and listen to what I have to say. So I'm just gonna go over a few reasons why I think snowshoeing is an activity that you should immediately add to your arsenal. So the first reason, and probably the biggest reason for me personally, it gets you outside when it's cold. Obviously, you need snow to do it. But for me, almost my entire life, the winter meant staying inside. What snowshoeing allows you to do is pretty much turn any snow-covered surface into a walking path. And it's really incredible where snowshoeing can take you. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm at the beach right now. There's hardly anybody here. It's a completely different experience from coming in the summer. I'm staring at a snow and ice covered wetland, marsh, whatever you want to call it. And it's truly amazing. So apart from how many doors it can open to get outside, it's actually a really good workout. I was shocked. Basically what happens is while the snowshoes make it easier to walk in the snow compared to if you didn't have snowshoes, on the other side of things, you still have these pretty big flippers. Any kind of path, any normal walk without snow and without snowshoes, with snow and with snowshoes, becomes a very good workout. Obviously, this depends on your level of fitness. A regular walk in snowshoes might be very easy, but it's a great workout for your hip flexors because you really got to lift your legs up to get over the snow. You can run in snowshoes, as crazy as that might sound. Lots of people in the cold weather regions do it. So if you're interested in that, you want to keep running and you don't want to be deterred by snow and slippery conditions, look into that. But overall, it's a surprisingly easy way to get your heart rate up just by doing something as simple as going on a walk. And on the subject of fitness as well, if you are older or have limited mobility, snowshoeing, it can be a fantastic cardio workout, but at the same time, it's relatively easy on the joints, especially compared to other wintertime activities. I'm thinking mainly of skiing and snowboarding, and even cross-country skiing. It's much gentler than cross-country skiing. If you are a big walker in the winter and you're concerned about ice or snow creating slippery and dangerous conditions, the really nice thing about snowshoeing is that the actual snowshoe itself, it has metal teeth. And these teeth grip into the snow and often into the ice, and it provides so much more traction, especially going down a hill and up a hill as well. The first time I snowshoed, I was shocked at how much stability and traction I had while I was walking, because I thought, oh, this is really just kind of a big balloon that I'm putting down onto the ground. It's really just mostly for the snow. But really, the traction that I get, because I'm going down a hill right now. There's not a ton of snow, but I am super, super, super secure. So if you are worried about slipping, falling, obviously speak to a medical professional first, because we need to be safe when we exercise. There is a lot of traction when you put on your snowshoes. I want to underscore how pretty and how peaceful this activity is. Snowshoeing is not just for old people, and it's not just for people who want to putter around a ski resort while the athletic people do a bunch of skiing. This is an incredibly reflective, meditative, very immersive experience. I mean, look at this. Feels like I'm completely in the middle of nowhere. I'm right next to a main road. I'm right next to Route 1. In our really fast-paced world, there are not too many opportunities that present themselves for slowing down, taking a little bit of time, not doing anything incredibly fast. And if you are seeking that out in your life, snowshoeing is such a beautiful way to do that. And we're not trying to smell the coffee, we're trying to smell the roses. Another reason why snowshoeing is pretty awesome, it's very cheap. All you need is a pair of snowshoes You can buy them used. I'm sure you can get some for a song. And unless you're doing very deep snow, you really don't need anything that fancy when it comes to a pair of snowshoes. I believe the pair that I have on, they're probably around $150, $170, and they're not gonna break anytime soon. I'm not gonna need to buy the latest and greatest cutting edge technology. You can do it a few times, and pretty soon you'll get your money back in enjoyment. In addition to the snowshoes, it probably helps to have a pair of poles with special baskets to be able to accommodate the snow. But any outdoor store or any REI will be able to equip you. How winter activities go, especially compared to skiing, obviously it's not an adrenaline rush like skiing is, but it's relatively accessible financially considering other winter activities and how much they cost. And the last reason that I suggest you check out snowshoeing is it really forces you to explore new places. That's one of the reasons that I started to enjoy running, was that in my own home state or where I'm from, finding new runs took me to places that even though I had lived in the area for 20-something years, I had never visited them. And I think any activity that makes you feel as if you are a tourist in your own home is a very positive activity. I wouldn't be surprised if you went on Google Maps right now or any other map application and you search snowshoe trails near me, if you do live somewhere where it does get snow, you're gonna find so many beautiful places that you had never heard of, never knew existed, and you're probably gonna have a really good time when you go to check them out. So those are my big suggestions for snowshoeing. If you do snowshoe, if you have thought about it, what do you like most about it? What has stopped you from getting into snowshoeing yourself? Let's have a conversation in the comments. And until then, enjoy yourself, get out there, and get some snowshoes on your feet.